Hello students. In previous class we discussed about standard costing. In this class I will be discussing about the advantages of standard costing, or we can say merits of standard costing. How merit cost how why standard costing is used, what is its importance. So, some important merits of standard costing are: number one is that it helps in the elimination of the weakness of historical cost system. The use of predetermined data in cost accounts eliminates the historical aspect of cost. They are compiled before production is commenced, as these data are readily available, serves as a valuable guide to management. The second advantage is it helps in highlighting of variances. The comparison between standards and actuals reveals the variations so that management can at once take advantage of the principle of exception, concentrating its attention upon those factors which have not proceeded according to plan. The main principle underlying standard cost system is that management is not concerned with things which go right but concentrates upon things which go wrong for necessary corrective action. The third advantage is it helps in making production and pricing policies. Uh, if standards are carefully compiled, they can be used in connection with the preparation of production and price policies in advance. There is much to be said for the view that standard costs are the best basis for establishing such policies, in as much as such standards usually eliminate the effects of fluctuating volume and furthermore avoid any cost increase due to waste or inefficiency. Number fourth is it also helps in incentive schemes. Standard cost enable to provide incentives to workmen and supervisors. The standard labor of a product is determined with the help of figures which have the impact of incentive schemes. Standard relating to materials which should be used may also serve as the basis for some kind of incentives. Number fifth is inexpensive operations are not there, though there is frequently a large amount of work involved in the preparation of the standards. The operation of the standard cost systems becomes relatively simple and cheap once the standard costs have been calculated. Thus, the cost of installation is more, but the cost of subsequent operation is less. Quicker reporting is possible. The sixth advantage is quicker reporting is possible. Standard costing permits quicker reporting of operating data, which is important due to the fact that the value of any information declines as it relates to a period in the past. Operations do not come to a halt when reports are prepared. Sooner are they made available, more prompt corrective actions would be possible. The seventh merit is it helps in it helps in comparison. It facilitates comparison. Standard costing gives a ready basis for comparison between one period and another. The eighth advantage is it promotes standard costing promotes efficiency. As setting of standards requires a continuous detailed study of all manufacturing, administrative, selling, and distribution functions, the operation of the system is made more efficient. This brings an improvement in production methods with lower cost. The ninth advantage is that standard costing is basis of stock valuation. The use of standards facilitates the completion of stock figures both in relation to the calculation of the amounts applicable to products and in arriving at final stock figures. The tenth merit is that it the tenth and it is the last merit, cost consciousness is possible owing to the emphasis of standard cost system on cost variations. The entire organization can be made cost conscious. Foremen and workmen can be made to realize the importance of efficient operations so that cost can be reduced by sincere efforts. So we can say that standard costing provides a framework for gauging performance, building useful budgets, guiding the process of pricing meaningful product costing and bookkeeping economy. Therefore, standard costing is widely used today because it serves as an effective tool for managerial control. So these were the merits of standard costing that I discussed. Now I will be discussing limitations of standard costing. Limitations of standard costing uh, are like number one is that we are to determine standards, and it is a very difficult task. Determination of standard requires a high degree of technical skill and is therefore very costly and time consuming, and as such small organizations may find it difficult to establish standard costing system because of their limited financial resources. But it should not be lost sight of in this connection, the once the system is established, the gains that will be achieved will be far more in excess than its high initial cost. Number two is we are to segregate variances. We are to means what we have to do. We have to segregate the variances, and which is not a easy task. The executives can only be held responsible for variances if such variances arise from actions which can be controlled by them. So, in fixing responsibilities, the controllable and non controllable portions of the variances should be separated. But the segregation of variances into controllable and non controllable portions may often become a very difficult task. So, it is very difficult task to segregate the variances. And the third limitation, or we can say disadvantage, is in FDIs in some industries. As a basis of comparison and guide to future action, it becomes ineffective in those industries which are subject to frequent changes in processes and technology, or the quality of material or character of labor. In these industries, if the benefits of standard costing are to be obtained, the standards are to be revised frequently so as to render them comparable with actual results. But a shifting standard is virtually valueless as a standard like a rolling stone. It is like a rolling stone that gathers no moss. So it is ineffective in many industries where there are changes. So it is difficult to implement, it is difficult to apply standard costing in those industries where changes takes place frequently. uh, the fourth disadvantage is it is uneconomic, uneconomical in jobbing industries. Standard costing is expensive and unsuitable in job or work order industries manufacturing non-standard products. And the fifth we can say disadvantage is that users not confident. Inaccurate and unreliable standards cause misleading results. As such, it may not enjoy the confidence of the users of the system. So, in brief, I can say merits of standard costing are elimination of the weakness of historical cost system, the highlighting of variances, production and price policies, incentive schemes, inexpensive preparations, quicker reporting, facilitate comparison, promotes efficiency, basis of stock valuation and cost consciousness. And limitations are determination of standards very difficult, segregation of variances not easy, ineffidies in some industries, uneconomical in jobbing industries, and users not confident by applying standard costing. So that's all for today. Thank you.